What is going on, guys? We are back with Nanatsu no Taizai, chapter 196, as long as you are here. Um, Last chapter we had kind of just more savagery of fucking Meliodas. Like, he's a different fucking person right now. Um, and then just the whole, like, situation that happened between Fraldrin and Griamore. I thought, to me personally, was like really the highlight of that chapter, just to see that like um, Fraugen was just attached to this human boy. You know, he actually had like feelings and emotions. He actually cared for a human, which to me was like the most surprising thing, and like just like the highlight of that chapter. Um, Fucking Meliodas fucking him up with one punch was pretty fucking hype too, but the Fraugen and Griamore stuff was probably the best thing to me. Um, so yeah, let's see. Like, honestly, what is next? So yeah, I'm interested to see like what's going to happen next. Okay, so we have Hawk. Where am I? What have I been doing all this time? That's right. We were heading towards the kingdom when we were ambushed by the demon clan, and then Mama. Oh yeah, dude, I totally forgot. Mama, she got fucked up, didn't she? Damn. Hawk. Oh, I'm so glad you're all right, Hawk. But Mama's dead. Oh my god, dude. I actually feel really bad for. What? Mama, you're alive. Okay. How is she? I actually don't really remember that all too well. Like, I know she got like, was it the Ria Red that like hit Mama Hawk on the side of her body? Like that's what I think happened. Like, she just got like, she had like a huge dent in the side of her body, I think. Um, if that is the case, then like, I guess if she had like a hole blown in her body, then I would be like, okay, how the fuck is Mama Hawk back? But if she literally only got hit by a Derriere, then yeah, she shouldn't be dead anyway, I guess. She should be fucking hurt. Like, she should be still where she got hit, like laying down on the floor trying to recover. But yeah, I don't know. Merlin, it's been a while, Escanor. I knew it. I knew it just had to be your magic, Merlin. Uh, I love how she's just playing with the vial. She's just like flicking it up in the air, catching it. I heard an interesting recount of your feats. As expected, the unrivaled lion still stands alone at the summit's peak. Well, I don't know about all of that, but what about you? I heard you had been turned to stone, but of course I knew you'd come out of it unscathed. Um, is something the matter? I know I don't make the most impactful first impressions, but you seem far more preoccupied than usual. Is that Bond and the captain? Holy shit, dude, that fucking face that Meliodas has right now. I would be fucking terrified, dude. Like, it's just like, it just looks like, it's not even that the fact that it's scary, it just looks so like fake. Like, he almost looks like a doll in that panel. Oh man. How long you plan on standing there staring at me? You look like you've got something you want to get off your chest. Yeah, something like that. Um, I'm glad my partner in crime hasn't kicked the bucket. How about we have a toast to kick things off properly, later tonight. Uh, Merlin, we saw it. We bore witness to the captain getting killed with our very own eyes. I'm sure of it. No matter how many times Meliodas dies, he will always be resurrected. Interesting. That is the power of the curse bestowed to him by the Demon King. Okay, a curse of immortality. That's incredible. It is not without a catch, however. Each and every time he is brought back from the dead, his emotions are devoured. Okay. With the essence of his humanity stripped, he is far more liable to revert back to his old self, the being who was once feared as the most vile, terrifying demon in existence. Okay, so I guess now we have the explanation as to why Meliodas was able to come back from purgatory. Is that it's his curse that he has for the Demon King. He's immortal, and this also explains the reason why he's acting the way he is, like the way he was when he was the leader of the Ten Commandments. So thank you, Merlin, for the information. I was really like excited to hear why this is all happening. So yeah, thank you, Merlin. um, Alright, so you should leave him be for the time being. So, how long? I wonder how long is it gonna take for him to be back to like the regular Meliodas? Like, how long does it take for him to get his emotions back? I'm thinking maybe Elizabeth would have to be the key to that, right? Like maybe once Meliodas sees Elizabeth, maybe his regular emotions will come back to him. Maybe. Uh, Although there is no debating the role Frowger played, whether directly or indirectly, in the countless atrocities and tragedies, he did not deserve to perish in such a manner. Interesting that even Merlin fucking thinks the same thing. Okay. This is where the souls of the four noble holy knights shall be laid to rest. From the depths of my heart, I offer blessings for these brave men who sacrificed their lives for the kingdom and its people. You left us far too soon. Denzel, why didn't you say something to us? Why didn't you let us know? May you find peace with your fellow comrades. I don't, I don't understand why my brother had to die. I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot Jericho's brother fucking died. That's really fucked up on my part, but I totally forgot he died. Was it to protect me? How are you going to protect me now that you're dead? You could have at least given me the chance to say a proper goodbye. We've always just always at each other's throats. Damn, dude. I really like Jericho though. Like she's like one of my favorite characters in all of Taizai. So seeing her cry, man, is like I feel it, dude. I feel that. Why the fuck are you still alive? Getting possessed by a demon and letting it run Ruff's Hod all over the place sure worked out hell well for you. You son of a bitch. Oh, this is Jericho throwing those stones. Okay. Jesus Christ. Like, I didn't even fucking see that. Okay. Interesting. That's enough. It's not like he asked to be possessed. It's fine, Hauser. No, it really isn't. I'm like, I understand where Jericho is coming from, but, like, Hauser's right. Like, it's not like, Dreyfus was, like, willingly let, Fraugen possess him, you know what I mean? Like, it's a different story with fucking Hendrickson though. Like he wanted to be fucking, you know, he sought out to be possessed by a demon or turn himself into a demon. But it's almost the opposite with fucking Dreyfus. Like he didn't want that shit to happen to him. Everyone, please, if you could somehow find it in your hearts to wish to see off the brave souls of those who have died with a moment of silence, Your Majesty. In order to accomplish this in a timely manner, all of our hearts must be one, and we cannot stand divided. They really did a number. I can't even tell what's what. Oh, jackpot, baby! A couple bottles survived, and it looks like some ingredients made it out unscathed too. Alrighty then, it's all grilling up rather nicely. I'll probably taste like the bottom of my boots, but beggars can't be choosers. Finally, I've avenged you, Liz, so I suppose the occasion calls for a celebratory drink. Besides, drinking alone isn't without its merits. I knew it. I figured I'd find you here. Elizabeth, what are you doing here? I just felt like dropping by. That's all well and good, but I can't verify this grub is actually edible. Oh, please, I'm sure it's fine. Time for the first test, or taste test. Wow, it's worse than I imagined. But it's good in its own way. Dude, this is very, like, first episode of Nanatsu no Taizai when she was eating Meliodas' food and she was like, oh, it's terrible, but it's good. So yeah, very nostalgic in that way. It's the kind of flavor you could only find prepared by the hands of someone who goes out of their way to show compassion and empathy to a random girl who is at her wits' end. Yep. The flavor that can only come from an extremely generous, gentle person. That face Bod made at me earlier, I didn't recognize it. God damn, those unspoken words you have with your best friend, just by looking them in the eye, I couldn't read them at all. What's happening to me? When I killed Fraldred, it felt good, so good. I felt too good. Hell, even now just thinking about it makes me feel so giddy. Meliodas. Whoa. I'm scared shitless right now. I'm horrified at the thought of turning back into him, into the guy I used to be. Holy shit, dude. Have we ever seen Meliodas cry? Like, maybe in a flashback with Liz? Maybe? I don't know, but yeah, have we ever seen him cry at all? Holy shit. Dude, this is so weird seeing Meliodas like this. Um, so yeah, it definitely is like I was thinking that 100% of the time he was going to be, his back to his leader of the Ten Commandments self. Like I thought he was going to be that 24/7, but it seems like when he's not in his demon form, he's just like kind of teetering between normal Meliodas and just like dark. I'm just gonna call it like dark Meliodas. So like he still has a little bit of his like normal self in there. I thought he would just be completely lost, but that's interesting that he's still a little bit in there. But yeah, he's like teetering back and forth between dark Meliodas and good Meliodas. Huh. Interesting. I mean, it's like it happens, in like a lot of anime, just like uh, your good side and your dark side with a character. It happens a lot in anime, but I don't know. I feel like Taizai at least is it's like very interesting the way that they're doing it. It's like it has its own like little twist. Um, because Meliodas originally was like a fucking evil bastard, so I don't know. I just like that little spin to it. So I don't know. Other than that, I thought it was a really good chapter. Really enjoyed it. We got a lot in it, right? Just like the explanation of Merlin of how I guess Meliodas was able to come back, the curse from the Demon King. Every time he comes back, his emotions or like whatever it was, I think it was his emotions get like wiped clean, and he's like he has the emotions of what he was back then. So we got the explanation of all that. Kind of the funeral for fucking what's his name? That old man. That old man and Jericho's brother. I forgot what the old man's name was, so have to excuse me on that. Denzel, that was his fucking name, yeah. Denzel and Jericho's brother. We got the funeral of that, and yeah, I really liked the chapter. We got a lot out of it. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next chapter. Peace.